Algebli. Boadu. Patrick! He's done it again! In case you weren't aware, he scored the winner in the last one. He's certainly putting his name forward for player of the episode today. What a strike! Or is this going to be the equaliser? Leroy Owusu with the challenge. And he's also going to be booked for it as well. And there is delivery, which Owusu... What really annoys me about that is that just feels like it wants them to score. Boadu! No! That was not gone in! I was scripting! Stay calm. Gibbs White! Yes! Algebli! The Graafschap 2! Excelsior 1! Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode in our Graafschap career mode. My friends, welcome to your Friday. It is the start of the weekend, and hopefully we can start it off in the right way. If you missed the last episode, obviously the main talking point was a new addition to the team after the departures of Klaassen. And who was the other departure who went? I can't remember off the top of my head. Another midfielder. So we had to go out and buy one. Who did we buy? Well, if you haven't seen it already, we went out and we purchased ourselves Mr. Gibbs White. He is in the team, my friends. He didn't have a great episode last time out. He struggled to find a little bit of form. But luckily, his midfield partner, our very own Patrick, got player of the episode from you guys. Over 90% of the votes. He had a tremendous episode. He scored in both the games we played, as we are in the January transfer window at the moment. And he just looks like an absolute beast for the future. 5-star week foot, remember. It was all about him last episode. But is Gibbs White going to have his say today? We will find that out in a jam-packed January that's coming your way today. But first, we've still got a few more days left of the transfer window. Jam-packed January? I meant jam-packed February is what I should have said, not January. We are in January now, and we haven't got any more games in January. Move into February in a few minutes. But, as I said, there's been no other departures or incomings on our part unless somebody does leave the club. That is just not expected to. The only one I can think of right now is Algebli, and that's only if the right offer is there, because at the moment, I don't have plans to let anybody go. So, I'm not planning it, but with 10 hours left in deadline day, you never ever know is the big thing. Top deal of the window so far, Busquets has gone to Spurs. That's an interesting one. Don't remember seeing that too often. But for the most part, once we count down this window, I will show you the games that we are going to jump into. 1.8 mil, not a bad offer, but it's going to be rejected by us. And I've just actually seen as well, Feyenoord have let go of their goalkeeper. As this window is coming in, Ajax have let go of £36 million worth of players. That is why Dolberg didn't play against us, because he's gone. So has Sean and Cherney. Wow, they've brought in nobody in deadline day and let all that go. That is tremendous. Just the one signing for us, of course, Gibbs White being that player. Where is Feyenoord? Where are they? There they are. Vermeer, he's gone. So like I said, they've let go of their goalkeeper. And I think we play Feyenoord today as well, actually. So that could be important for us, maybe. We'll see. For the most part, it doesn't seem like a lot of teams are actually doing deals. Dumfries is gone from PSV. I'm not sure if that's on a pre-contract or a loan or not, or what's happened there. Venlo as well also left, not doing anything. Dummert's come in for Vitesse, but they've lost 3 players in the process. Yeah, it looks like a very, very quiet deadline day for a lot of these teams. There are some pre-contracts that we could potentially go for, but I'm going to wait and see until after this is done. Stoke wants Straumann as well, but no chance of that happening. So I think we're just going to count down the hours and that'll be it. And there we have it then. Deadline day is done with. And we actually got 3 offers for Straumann on deadline day. None of which actually got anywhere near what I'd be looking for to let him leave the club. So there's no way that I'm going to accept any of them. The highest was like 1.8 mil, and that came in right at the start, which you saw as a reject. We've got Alexander Groot, looks all right in centre midfield. Only 15 though, so I can't promote him yet. And Vermeulen. Not sure we'll be promoting him either. He doesn't look fantastic. Starting at 48 rated. It's not ideal. If we do want to make a pre-contract happen, though, you can see it is going to have to be somebody who's relatively unknown, because the funds right now are not exactly in the best of places. 10k a week is what we've got to work with. But NEC Breda is the first game, and we will be simming it because I said we have a jam-packed February. We do have Feyenoord coming up first, which will be away from home. Followed by, and I will try and pronounce this right today, Utrecht. I apologise. Followed by PEC Zwolle. So Yeah, these are the 3 games that I think will have the toughest challenging. So I feel that we could probably sim NAC Breda and still get a win. But the other games are obviously going to be more tough because they're actually closer in the league and such. This is the league table, by the way. I realise I haven't shown you that yet. And this is how it looks then. We are up into 5th place, and we are just there and thereabouts at the moment. Ajax struggling for form in 7th at the moment. They are really not having a good season. Today's first opponent's Breda, 2nd from bottom. So when we sim, hoping not to lose the game. That's the big bit. So we're going to go with this team right here. We're going to jump ourselves into the sim game, and then it'll be Feyenoord first for us. And we are off, and immediately a goal. Bahui's got it after 6 minutes. Great start to the game. 1-0 up for the Graafschap here. Are we going to continue it and go and get the win, though, is going to be the question mark. I mean, at this point, you know, we are actually pushing a heavy amount. And we could actually creep into the top 4, which would be just unbelievable to think. Admittedly, as we get a 1-0 win for Game 1, that is what we love to see. Ajax aren't having the greatest season. They're in 7th, you know, and we've taken points off them. And I spoke about how big a win that actually was back then. Maybe it wasn't as big because they seem to be actually struggling heavily. Ha! You know what? I want to continue this trend. Every time we've had a Player of the Month vote or the Player of the Episode vote by you guys, that same player has gone on to win the Player of the Month award. Patrick did it this month. Who was it last month? Who got the Player Episode and the Player of the Month last month? Was it Bahui? Bahui it was. And then I think the month before that, it was Boadu. So, I mean, I'll keep this going. Why not? January Player of the Month. Patrick's got it. We move into our first game of the day, though, which is Feyenoord away. And a victory in this, my friends, could move us into the top 4. They do have a game in hand, Feyenoord, but if we beat them, we'll go 41 clear, and they will 41 points, 3 clear, and they will have a game in hand to catch us up. This is unbelievable scenes. Let's do it. And we are going unchanged from the team that just beat NAC Breda in that sim. As you can see there, everybody is good to go for this game, and it's going to be Gibbs White as well, who are looking to maybe have a bit of a better performance from. He's just grown to 70, by the way, too, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Now, going back to the point I made last episode, I understand completely that it's not a realistic signing. He's not going to come and join a mid-table Eredivisie side. But let's face it, if we had the funds, why not go ahead and do it? And also, it's not like I went out of my way to pick him. It was a suggestion from you guys way back in episode 1. So I'm giving what the people want. You feel me? Anyway, let's get into game against Feyenoord. The one thing I don't want is to concede through Robin van Persie. I will happily concede as long as it's not him getting the goal. That's too easy for them to turn. And the shot comes in and Sherpin is required. Good save from our number 1. And it was really easy for them to get in there. I'm a bit disappointed the way we tried to defend that. El Jebli underneath it should do enough there. And actually, Boadu's kept it as well until Bahui lost that. Van Persie back towards him. We need to get our foot on the ball when we're in this sort of type of area because far too easy there for Feyenoord to find that chance as Owusu carries forward. Waits for a run to come in from somewhere. Eventually we'll just play Gibbs White, which is the easy ball. Look at the run from Gibbs White though. And he finds El Jebli. El Jebli gets 1, gets 2, bounces for Patrick, and it's blocked. It's a corner ball. We got quite lucky there to still have that ball. Patrick to swing in the corner. Towards the head of Van der Pavert, and he's off the line from Feyenoord. Oh, we've given it away really cheaply, but Strauman's done very well to get back on that. We've cleared off the line, man. El Jebli, Patrick, Boadu's in. Boadu found, Boadu to finish, and I completely mistimed it again. Why am I so bad at that? It's the great touch first that he gets him in, and oh, he won't want to see that again, will he, Boadu? Really nicely worked again from us, though. Got to be taking these chances. That was half our problem recently, just not finishing off the chances that we craft. You know, we work so hard to get in these positions, but then the finish is normally what lets us down. Ooh, El Jebli nearly gets through again, and that will do it for half-time then. Feyenoord 0, De Graafschap 0 at the break. We've been trying, but we're just not finding that breakthrough yet. Boadu, what a ball! Bergzorg! Another one who's dragged it wide. Oh, no! Twice in the same game, we've done exactly the same thing. First Boadu, and now Bergzorg. And it's Boadu who makes that with a great pass as well. That's 2 big chances that we have to be scoring, in all honesty. When you get moments like that, you can't waste them. El Jebli wins the header. Boadu brings it down, finds El Jebli, waits for the run of Bergzorg, and he's received it as well. Now, is there a chance in this, though? Bergzorg delivers the cross, but who is that? That is 3 chances of big magnitudes, and we have wasted all 3. I can't believe how many we have wasted today. We should be about 3 or 4-0 up in this game. And that's an understatement. We have absolutely battered Feyenoord. To be fair, we deserve the win in Game 1 against them of the season. We definitely deserve it here. They've not even been in the game. Every time we get it, we are causing them no ends of problems. As again, Bergzorg is in down the right. Again, he looks for the cross. This time, though, it's well defended by Feyenoord. They've not even really registered a clear-cut chance on our goal yet. So I will be gutted if we concede the first one of the game. But then again, comes back to we've got to take our chances, which we haven't done today. But there is Bahoui with the first time finish shot. And with 25 minutes to go, Feyenoord 0, the Graafschap 1. And it is Bahoui who's got it. Wow, this game, right? I'm not even joking. Tell you what, I'm actually finding that in this season, we find it harder to play against the teams towards the bottom end of the table than we do to those against the sort of the top end. Ajax, we battered. Feyenoord, we played really well in Game 1 against them. Now we're doing it again in Game 2. PSV, we had a great game against, but sadly lost 2-1. AZ Alkmaar, we played well against and drew 0-0. So these type of teams, we're actually competing really well against the top sides. It's like the lower ones where we've kind of had a bit of a problem, you know? I mean, Herenveen, I think we lost to them, but I can't actually remember where Herenveen are in the table right now. But yeah, it's weird when we're doing this well against these type of teams, and then we come up against sort of mid-table, bottom half teams and find it a bit more tough. Maybe that's just the way this team works. Like, maybe we just pick it up for the big games, and then against the games that hypothetically people think we should win, we kind of don't play well in. I don't know, but we've took the lead now, and are we finally going to see a chance that Feyenoord can actually try and conjure up against us? That is it, as Sherpin will save it. He did have to save one in the first half, but had such a quiet second half here as Tornstra's going to take the corner. Classy whips it in. Van der Pavert heads away. Not quite away, though. And we are in to block it all of a sudden. Why are we now having to defend? Feyenoord all of a sudden woken up. Don't let him score. That's the one thing you can't do. Just don't let Van Persie put the ball in the back of the net. That's all I'm saying. As that one's there. St. Just trying to bring it down. El Jebli plays it to Patrick. Patrick up towards Boadu. I think that's got us out of danger now, though. Van der Pavert towards Bergzorg. Bergzorg finding Gibbs White. Gibbs White now trying to make a chance of this. Bergzorg, though, will receive it. As at the moment, there isn't really a lot of options. Gibbs White and Patrick keep the ball between them. And look at the space now through the middle for Ben Shop. He is found. Ben Shop chips it back in. That is absolutely unbelievable play from the Graafschap. And they are 2 to the good, and Bergzorg's got it. What a move. I tell you what, that's probably my favourite goal of the season so far. The way we crafted that was sensational. It starts with Gibbs White and Patrick playing a 1-2. Patrick receives. He sees the run of Ben Shop, just plays it into space. He has the knowledge to just put it back into the centre, and Bergzorg just taps it in like it's nothing. We have completely carved open Feyenoord's defence there. What a move. I have a feeling that that will make it into the goal of this season when we come around to doing it. If it doesn't, then I'm doing myself an injustice, because that was a really nice move from us. Something we haven't really been able to do too much. Gibbs White now on the ball, looks for the through ball, unable to find it through. But that should do it, as we are into the last minute of play then, and we are going to take away a win from Feyenoord. You scored late on against us last time to get the draw. Well, even if you score now, we're going to win it by 2-1. Just don't let it be Van Persie. Thank you very much. Referee, anytime you want to end it. There we go. 2-0 win. What a result for the lads. Really, really deserve that as well. Man of the match as well again from Patrick. He is just in the form of his life right now in his first season at the club. Gibbs White with a better performance, but Bahoui with a 9.2 as well. A really, really good performance from them. As you can see, match facts, we were the better side. We deserved that, and I'm glad to say we got the win. And I did say to you that that result will do it, and we are up into 3rd place. 3rd! Oh, man. I mean, look at the goals around us, though. We've only scored 24. When you compare that to 39 of PSD, 32 of AZ Alkmaar, 37 of Feyenoord, you can see, clearly, we don't score many goals. But the bonus is, we don't concede many either. We are actually the 2nd lowest conceded in the league, behind the league leaders currently, who are PSV. So that is a statement in itself. However, looking at the goals scored, we actually are probably mid-table in that. Maybe top 8, possibly. So yeah, that's probably where it's been. You know, we don't score a lot of goals, but we're just able to keep clean sheets at times, and that's why. And unbelievably, the board have just said we're not on track about something. Are you serious? Salary growth under 20%. I'm 10% over, and we are into the top 3. Are you mad? This has been an unbelievable season, and you're still finding negatives. This board, man. Whew, you guys have got to be careful, otherwise you're going to lose the best manager you're going to get in a... Well, I'd like to say in a while, but I don't know. You never know. We could take this the Graafschap team to just glory, couldn't we? But then again, if the Ajax job opens up and you're not playing ball with me and having a go at me for stuff I'm not doing, I might have to take it, you know. Game 2 coming up for you all, and just one change from that starting 11 that beat Feyenoord, and that is Lijon in at right back. Lovren 6 takes a spell on the sidelines, mainly just because I wanted to play Lijon, really. Been a while without playing him, so yeah. We've also got one of our youth academy players on the bench as well, potentially to make his debut for the club, and that man is Van der Meer. 5-star weak foot, left back, right back, can play in both positions. So quite a useful player to have, especially if we get an injury to any of our other players. So he might come on at some stage. We'll see how the game's going for us, but let's get into it. At this point, I don't really mind how the back end of the season goes because we've already done more than I could have thought of in the start of this one. To be honest, this is much better than I thought we were going to do in the first place. Up into the top 3. Inconceivable to me, that is, but nevertheless, we just continue on. Oh, you're joking. You've got to be joking. As soon as it left his boot, I knew it was going in the top corner. Why do we only ever concede screamers like that against... Oh, my God. Oh! You know, I'm looking back at this game now and I'm seeing flashbacks to Heerenveen where they score that crazy goal to start us off and then they went on to win 2-0. That's ridiculous. It really is. What a strike. Honestly, man. First time, right foot, over the top of Sherpin. I'm not set on him, you know. He's not... I don't know. I don't know what it is with Sherpin. He makes some good saves at times. Other times I'm thinking, how are you conceding that? Like, for example, if he's on his line, I don't think that goes in. It wasn't hit with massive power. It's in the top corner, though, and they've taken the lead here in a game that we've been not great in, to be honest. Gibbs White has given the ball away 3 times so far in central midfield. In easy passes, I'd love to say. Bergzorg to swing in across now to attempt this one goalwards. It's hit El Jebli on the way through, and we can't get the return and rebound. And it's actually come off El Jebli for a throw-in. What? Gibbs White, Bahoui under control. Bahoui to swing it in. It's gone all the way over, and it's just not great from Bergzorg, in all honesty, man. He's running out of play. You know what I'm saying? The ball wasn't going to go there, mate. You're running out of play at that point. Gibbs White controls the ball and plays El Jebli. El Jebli across the face of goal. Brought down brilliantly, and he deserves to go in, and he's not. Jensen saved it. How was that not falling in then? Bahoui to swing in the corner. Get up and win it, please. Jensen underneath it again. Gibbs White gets the ball under control. I'll tell you what, on another day, that would have gone in and been kind to us. Patrick, still with the ball at his feet now as he's trying to work the space. Gibbs White's going to pick it up. El Jebli is the target. Here he is, El Jebli. El Jebli! Blocked again. Another corner. We're just piling on the pressure here, looking for this one. Patrick swings it in. Bahui's there! Off the post, but it's crossed the line, and we are back on level terms here. I thought we were going to get unlucky there, but that is so needed. Thank you very much. Bahoui, big target in the box to aim at, and it's back on level terms. Honestly, when this goal here came back off the post and hit the goalkeeper, I was thinking, what? I mean, that's just, wow. I'll take it. 100% I'll take it. We piled on the pressure there for the last 10 minutes. We deserve to go back on level terms. All 3 substitutions on in one go to try and change the game. Van Mee came on for Bergzorg. Got Bakker in the midfield and Nyland also on in cam. So we've tried to make the changes happen. Going to see if it's going to help us out in any way, shape or form. We've got 20 minutes to try and find this goal. I'm trying to highlight Bakker here, who we eventually have been able to do. Come on. Owusu finds Bahoui. Come on then. Can we get this goal? Bahoui swings across towards the back post. Bakker's there. I have absolutely no idea how that has worked, but that is quite something. A 360 header from Bakker has found a way into the back of the net. I'm stunned. Look, he's not even facing goal. Oh, that is outrageous. I'm so sorry to them because to concede a goal like that, it's just dumb. Look at the curl on the header as well. Oh, that is just what? What on earth have I complain when it's not going my way, and all I'll say is that shouldn't go in, right? I'm going to accept that right now. That is just stupid. 360 header, and we now lead. Bakker, Gibbs White towards Owusu. Nice play. Owusu, oh, that's not what you want him to do. He's just been read like a book. And Gibbs White chasing back to try and get this ball, but he's out of stamina himself. Owusu doing the same thing. They're going to get this ball in. And that's going to... Oh! Oh my goodness me, I genuinely thought they were going to get on the end of that. As Bodu's going to play it back easy to Nyland. Nyland to Van Meekem. Van Meekem looks over the top towards Bodu again. Battling for every ball up there is the young man, to his credit. And we are now a minute away from seeing this game out. A 2-1 win. I told you guys, I said we seem to struggle against the sides that aren't considered to be the top teams in the division. You know, the top 4 I would consider, who is Feyenoord, Ajax, AZ, PSV. Well, we struggled here as well. 2-1 win in the end. Bakker's 360 header enough for the win. I mean, Jensen's been given an own goal, by the way, for the first one. So Bahui doesn't actually get the credit for that. But look at those match facts again. 3 shots on target, even though we had 8. I think last game it was 9, wasn't it? And we had 3 on target. That is just not great, is it? And for the final time today, we are off into game. This one is coming at you. We've got a change as well. We've got Bakker, whose heroics off the bench last game out has earned him a start alongside Patrick, which means El Jebli drops to the bench as we push Gibbs White up a bit further. And Van Meekem's in for Bergzorg. So they're the 2 changes we're making. Hopefully, we will still get a similar outcome and potentially pick up the win. I made a point of not showing you the league table there because I wanted to wait until after this one, until we show you that. Because things are looking very good right now for the Graafschap. So yeah, I don't want to spoil it. Gibbs White's throw towards the feet of Bakker. Here is Patrick. Bodu went short to get it, so I didn't really fancy the chances trying to do it there. So here goes Bahui now. Bahui, lovely footwork. Bakker's in. And that is not a great cross. In the end, he was a little bit off balance, but he's showing signs that he really wants to nail down this spot in the starting 11. Been involved quite a bit so far in the work that's happened. Just not a lot coming from it. As Bahui yet again is found. Much deeper cross this time. Out towards Van Meekem. The touch. Oh, I knew I couldn't shoot, but I didn't want to hit the first time cross, so I tried to bring the ball under control. Van Meekem just, he's not going to do it, is he? Why is Legion not running towards the ball? I'm going to be honest there. My analog stick was running towards that ball, and for some whatever reason, don't know why, he was like, nope, get this ball back. Thank you very much. Don't even say they were going to get through there. That would have been... And then, of course, the clearance is poor. I'm beginning to get a little bit frustrated. That's in. I don't know why I bother. I genuinely don't know why I bother. So much of that I felt was out of my control. Legion doesn't run to the ball when I'm aiming him to do it, to take and have a go at attacking the ball with the man who's going to get it for free. I then smash out a clearance that is one of the worst clearances you've seen in your life, straight to a man who's free. And then a simple through ball in the box is converted. I mean, it's nicely worked. But I go back to my point, it felt like I wasn't in control of my players. It felt like something else was controlling them. Yeah, I've got every excuse under the sun now, haven't I? But even so, really, really, really frustrating when that happens. But we're 1-0 down. We fought back in the last game. I'm sure we can do it again. Owusu trying to do that straight away. But Hui wouldn't even let me change to him then. Gibbs White is finding Owusu again. Back to Gibbs White, who's giving the ball away. Owusu's got the pace, surely, to keep going here. In fact, no, he hasn't, apparently. Well, that guy just closed the gap real quick, didn't he? Here is Bahui now found. In towards the box. Challenge on him. We're going to play Owusu again. Owusu, edge of the area towards Gibbs White. Gibbs White to Bakker. Bakker to Patrick. Patrick over to Van Meekem. Maybe he does. And a quite brilliant tackle inside his own box. Takes us to half-time. 1-0 down. Legion caught out. It's going to be 2. And we are 2 down. Great. Fantastic, brilliant, love it. Every bit of this is so good. I mean, I can't even get bothered about it because you know what, we're in a better position than I could have expected us to be at the beginning of this season. But the way they carved us open here is just stupid. And then, why my centre back is in deeper than my goalkeeper? Look at this. My number 3 is actually behind my goalkeeper. Their striker's there tapping it home, and he's like, "I'll stay on the line, mate. No worries. You're the goalkeeper, who's supposed to do that job. But no, I can't use my hands. But I'll stand there instead." It's a joke. A real joke. So go back to my point. Feels like sometimes you're just not in control of your players. The Legion try and swings in a cross. Bahui trying to win it, but it's going to be deflected. And if this isn't my throw-in, I'm going to cry. Thank you. Well, change for us. Gibbs White's coming off, and El Jebli's coming on. Not going to lie, Gibbs White again today has not really done. No! Let me change to him. Why did it take so long? This is what I'm talking about. Van Meekem there. Look where the ball was going. It wouldn't let me change to him straight away, yeah? And as soon as it did it, he started running away from the ball like an idiot. That's what I'm talking about. Why is he running away from it? There's no need. As we are going to... Oh, yeah. Just keeper's picked that out of the sky, has he? Like that. Ridiculous. Is there time for a consolation in the game for us? Bergzorg trying to make it happen. Still with the ball at his feet. Finds Van Meekem. Offside flag remains down. Van Meekem! Nobody in the box to aim at, so he took the shot on instead, and it's gone massively over. That's going to do it for today then, guys. Disappointing way to end it, but at least we can say we won our first 2 games, you know, and we are doing far better than we thought we would. It's just frustrating the way that this game has panned out. And there goes the full-time whistle. So, defeating our final game. I don't know where that leaves in the table now, but we will find out in just a second here as we jump out of this one and into the league table. The side we beat last time out of winning, they've actually beaten Excelsior 3-1, so I'm not sure what that does. Does that move them back in front of us or something? Well, we stay third, but there is games in hand, so let me skip a couple of days. Alright, well, miraculously, we are still in third place. Not sure what happened there. But we're 2 points ahead of Feyenoord in 4th. We are 3 ahead of Utrecht in 5th. 4 ahead of Ajax 6. So top 6 looks likely. Top 4, on the other hand, we're still going to have to battle away with that. 11 points is the gap to PSV at the top. They are also sat 8 ahead of AZ Alkmaar. So, yeah, they're running away with things, aren't they? But still very happy with the way things have gone today. And that is going to do us for it then, my friends. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be greatly appreciated. Our side is coming along very nicely indeed. Boadu now is our top-rated player at 74 overall. That is tremendous. Glad to have him in the squad and in the club. But if you are new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below every single day for you guys to enjoy. We should have had my player out earlier on. You're getting this out on the Friday as well. Welcome to your weekend, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Have a nice rest of your Friday, guys. Catch you later. Adios.